Hello from me and my huge ass zit on my face. I hope you all are doing so much better than my skin is at the moment. Today we'll be working on Maggie's Garden of Regeneration. I have no idea what that means. But I did have a bit of a spicy take on it while actually making this Garden of Regeneration, and I cannot wait for you to see it. So as always, I'd started with my little flooring as well as the wallpaper, which you will see I actually changed all of it towards the end. But I thought that, a little greenhouse moment could be kind of cute, could be kind of nice. But then I slowly also realized that I don't actually know what a greenhouse looks like. And I don't know how it's meant to be designed or any of that. So I was struggling really, really badly with this build. In my mind, I wanted to first of all definitely use the gazebo or the pergola. And I wanted to have a little section of a greenhouse. And there was a lot of research that went into it, a lot of, looking at Pinterest that went into it, a lot of Googling as well, but none of it really worked out. And so I'm not quite sure how happy I am with this build. Let me know what you all think. But I decided that one half of the room is going to be this greenhouse-esque room, where we just have these tons and tons and tons of plants on tables that very much match the aesthetic of a very light green, creamy look. And I enjoy how it came out. I'm not quite sure if I go in and change it. I'm pretty sure that I do change it actually. So you see the tables lined up against the greenhouse at the moment. I go in and I change that and I put back the little planks. Can't remember what they're called exactly, but I go back in and I change those out. I put those in because I change a lot. I change a lot in this whole build, and you'll see as you keep watching. But I had decided that I definitely want my pergola to be in there, so the pergola is going to be the centerpiece of my whole build. And I wanted a little bit of an aesthetic that shows that you can walk through this greenhouse. And as you'll see in a little bit, I'll also change out the greenhouse look altogether. So the back wall is instead going to be an accent wall into the meadows. And it's going to have a little bit of like a gated way. So what I'm going for, ultimately, after all of that jargon that I just spoke about, what I'm going for is a room which is an open concept. On one side is this beautiful whimsical garden of a room, and on the other side we have a little greenhouse area where all the plants can be kept. And towards the back is going to be a meadow area in which you can basically walk through this garden-esque, greenhouse-esque area towards the meadow, which is exactly what I did just now. And this is a custom code, which is kind of like a circular stone pot, and I thought it looked really nice. It was actually a recommendation from someone in my stream, so thank you so much, Georgia, for helping me with this. I appreciate it so much. But that is what I ended up doing. And as I had mentioned before, I wanted to make it a bit of kind of like a window-esque situation, an open concept, hence those doorways and the little garden area next to it, a very open concept, 100%. I also wanted it to look very elegant. Full disclosure, never done something that actually looks elegant. I have always been very much into cottagecore, very much into cluttercore, if you will. And so doing something like this where it's supposed to look very white. Oh my god, just the implications in my head. Anyway, ignore that. I wanted it to look very pristine, very pure, very almost like innocent, elegant, all of those beautiful adjectives one would use to describe this build. So I ended up placing around a lot of flowers, a lot of flower wagons as well, a little crib to show that, the prim and proper come here with their little cribs. Also, if you've looked inside one of these cribs, they literally have a teddy bear in it. there is a small teddy bear inside each crib. Oh my god, I don't think that's called a crib. What is it called? The little trolley thing for the child. Bassinet? It's probably not called a bassinet either. We're just gonna call it child wagon, okay? We're just gonna call it a child wagon and go forward with that. But if you customize the child wagon, the bear, it actually changes as well. So it's a pretty cool concept in my opinion. I was also struggling a lot with this second half of the garden. I didn't really know like exactly what to do here. So instead I just placed around some garden benches, made it look all nice and pretty, and a little bicycle. Obviously, if you've watched all of my other builds till now, you obviously know that I have to. Okay, I 100% have to use the bicycle. It's like a must, you know, at this point it is a must. And so I decided to put down some little tea things, very cutesy, very pretty, kind of like a walk in the park, I guess. But also there's a weirdly, you know, a little herbology garden area towards the back. I don't know what I was thinking, okay? I genuinely have no idea. But it is what I ended up doing, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it looked really nice. I also like this ivy wall that I've used because it anyway adds so much more greenery to the whole concept of this. I don't even know what to call this concept anymore, to be honest. But I enjoyed it. I liked how it looked. I think it came out really well. Of course, Maggie is just standing there. You know, I never really was too fond of Maggie, but somehow making this house for her kind of made me realize that she's not as terrible as I thought she was just because she's a pig. Oh wow, that sounded really sexist. Completely ignore that. But yeah, I dimmed the lights. I decided that the little garden lanterns were the only ones that are going to provide the light. And honestly, I actually really like how it came out. I think it's giving a very whimsical, magical vibe. I really enjoy how it's so pristine and kind of colorful, but also kind of subdued. I hope you're all enjoying this little, you know, this little montage. And yeah, I'll see you all once the speed build is done. So that was all from me today. I hope you all enjoyed Maggie's Garden of Regeneration. Definitely filming the voiceover for this was so chaotic because I changed so many things until the very last minute in this specific build. But I really hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed creating it quite a bit, and I hope you all took some inspiration from it. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, whatever suits your fancy today. I appreciate you all being here so incredibly much, and thank you for 300 subscribers. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.